Hello everyone, Philip from BlackBull Markets here. This video I'll be taking you through again from the chart patterns that I'm looking at. We're continuing from last week's. I've removed a couple of them. I'm only keeping the EURCAD. I've also added a couple of two that have moved very excitingly for me. This just recently from the US stock market opening, in the US markets opening. So we'll see it. The first one we're looking at is the EURCAD. If you remembered from our last video, you can see it's still continuing on that impulse wave. Moving on to a wave 5 now. It's broken through the support level here at 0.154. Looking for a move even further downwards, hopefully down to this level over here. We can determine this by using our Fibonacci expansion, measuring wave 1. And we can see that wave 3 was around about 161.8% of wave 1. So we can use that to measure now wave 5. We can see it's already passed through that 61.8 level. So I'm potentially looking down for 100% level of the wave 1, coming down to 0.53 coming down to a 0.53 level, 0.536 level, hitting a resistance over here. If you take it down to the daily, you can see hopefully it forms from a existing resistance level back in previous history, hopefully forming a new support, and then we'll see what goes down from there. Everyone, as you know, coming from an Elliot Wave analysis, after a 5-wave decline or 5-wave incline, we will look to see a retracement to the previous wave 4. So that's the trade I'm looking at for the EURCAD. So those are the potential moves that I'm looking at. The next one I'm going to be looking at is the GBPUSD or the sterling cable. Sorry, you can see it's just completely smashed through this support level. Both support levels also breaking through this long-term trend line. So I'm looking for a potential major movement down, coming down to our previous support levels. You can see here. So these are the major support levels that I'm looking at. We'll be looking for other potential bounces or breakthroughs. You can see it is sort of stalled on this level over here, where it was a resistance level of. So this level was 1.362. You can see it's kind of slowed down here, kind of stalling. Still got heaps of momentum in it. I'm looking for either a bounce or a break on that, depending on what it does. I'll be looking to intra-trade long or short, and then we'll see what happens through the week, or even through the this following month, breaks or bounces on these levels. The last one we'll be looking at is the gold. This one is a bit complicated. It's formed a bit of a complex correction here, especially on the 4-hourly. You can see it's just been a massive sideways movement. A little bit frustrating for most people. Could be a little bit nerve-wracking as well, just seeing the market go up and down like that. So what I've kind of analyzed here is just a support level here on the 1302 level. See that it's just heading down to that now. It's broken through previous support levels, and then we'll be looking for a move, either a bounce on that. If it does break, I'm going to look for a potential move down to this long-term trend line as well. You can see also on the weekly, it is forming a pendant or a wedge. So I'm looking for for continuation in this consolidation until we find a break, and then looking for a major move. But for now, I'm just looking for a bounce either on this level over here on the so either a bounce or a break, and then depending on what it does from there, potential trades to the long side or the short side. So those are just the currency pairs. Not too much for this week. Those are the currency pairs I'm looking at for this week. If you've got any questions, feel free to contact me. My details will be provided in the link below. Or if you want, again, you can just go to our website, blackbullmarkets.com, and have a chat to our friendly live support team. You guys have a great week and trade safe.